Hello, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video. And in today's video, you guys are watching some gameplay all the way back from the Black Ops 3 beta on the game mode Demolition. Now, it's been a while since I played the beta, and of course the full release of the game is out, so of course there's no point of playing the beta anymore. But I mean, thought I might as well just show some gameplay from the beta because I still have quite a bit of gameplay all the way back then. And anyway, so today I wanted to talk about how good of a player I am. I don't consider myself a pro player. I don't consider myself a good player. I don't consider myself a bad player as well. I actually consider myself pretty much an average player in Call of Duty. I'm not good or bad at the game, I don't think, in my personal opinion. And to kind of prove that up is by what is the definition of a good player? What's the definition of a bad player? Well, bad player obviously is someone who probably gets a crap ton of deaths every game, or not every game, but gets mostly a bunch of deaths in the game and barely any kills, and they don't play the objective very well. I guess it's considered a bad player. A good player, like as a pro player or something, is someone who's very, very good at gun skill, is very good at dodging other people's bullets, is someone that just very, very good at the game, right? And normally, pro players or really good Call of Duty players are people who've been playing Call of Duty for a very, very long time. Some even been playing ever since Call of Duty 4, which is when most of the people started playing Call of Duty, and that's when it became popular. And I think people who've been playing Call of Duty ever since Call of Duty 4 are pretty much really good players till this day. Now, I've started playing Call of Duty back in Modern Warfare 3. That was technically my first Call of Duty game. Like I mentioned in previous videos, that my very first Call of Duty game was actually Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty 4, because I got them that same day, you know. But Modern Warfare 3 was the, I guess, present Call of Duty at the time. So technically I really started at Modern Warfare 3, and now we're at Black Ops 3, so I've been playing Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, now Black Ops 3. So that's 5 Call of Duty games I've been playing so far. And I played the previous Call of Duty before Modern Warfare 3 as well, which I really did enjoy playing them before Modern Warfare 3. I mean, I think it would have been a lot better if I played before Modern Warfare 3, but I didn't really start getting into Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3 pretty much. And so I consider myself an average player. My KD, I don't know about my win-lose ratio, but my KD back in Modern Warfare 3, which, keep in mind, I actually played this on the PlayStation 3 and not on the Xbox like I do now. Back then, I had a .66 KD, which is horrible, but it was my very first Call of Duty game. Like, when you first play Call of Duty, you're technically not going to be very good, and .66 isn't very good at all. When Black Ops 2 came out, that's also, the same time I actually got my Xbox. I did get Black Ops 2 for my PlayStation 3, and I think it prestiged at least twice in multiplayer. Then I eventually got an Xbox and got Black Ops 2 for my Xbox 360, and I reached Master Prestige, and my KD was like a 1.12, I think, or something. So it's pretty high up there compared to my Modern Warfare 3 KD, where it was a .66. Then the next Call of Duty game, it was a 1.12, so I improved a lot, which is really good. And then after Black Ops 2, my KD in Call of Duty Ghost was, I believe, a .5 or .66. I did reset my stats, so I think right now it's a .66 or something like that. And so so that was also an improvement, which is pretty good. And then Advanced Warfare happened. And it might be its new movement system. Actually, it might be the new movement system, or it could be the weapon variants in the game. I don't know, but my KD dropped compared to Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. In Advanced Warfare, my KD was a .30, 1.30, not .30. God, a .30 is horrible. Oh, no, I'll never get that KD, but my KD in Advanced Warfare was a 1.30, and this could be one of three things, or maybe it's all the reasons why it wasn't higher than I had in Call of Duty Ghosts. For one reason, skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking in that game, you're going up against players who are equally skilled as you, and you have to try your butt off every single multiplayer match, which kind of sucked. And then the second reason could be weapon variants, because there are so many different weapon variants in the game. Like, let's say the HBR-A3, which is my favorite assault rifle in the game. You take that, let's say I'm using the standard variant because I don't have any variants for it. Then I go up against a guy using the Insanity, which is a way better variant because it's like the elite version. And I totally get melted because that gun variant is way stronger than the variant I'm using. And that's kind of why people didn't like the gun variants in Advanced Warfare, and that could be another reason. But the third reason could be that the new movement system it wasn't implemented into Call of Duty. That's the first Call of Duty game to ever implement a new movement system with exosuits where you can double jump, dash to the left, right, forward, and backward. So it could be that new movement system that could have screwed me up as well. Then Black Ops 3 comes out, better KD so far, right now, as of right now anyway, than Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare, like I said, I had 1.30 KD, and then in Black Ops 2, my KD is a 1.44 right now. It used to be a 1.47, but then ever since that Nuketown 24/7 playlist came out, I was getting my butt whooped, and so I had to stop playing Nuketown because that's where all the good players go to apparently and start spawn killing you, especially Uplink. Never play Uplink on Nuketown. I hate it so much. Oh god, it's just a horrible game mode to play on Nuketown, but yeah. My KD is 1.44, which is a little bit more better improvement than Advanced Warfare, but like I said before, it could be that new movement system that's been implemented. The movement system in Black Ops 3 is actually not too bad. I actually really do enjoy using the movement system in Black Ops 3. I think it's a lot better than the one in Advanced Warfare, but I feel like it can still do better, in my personal opinion. And I'm not going to actually tell you guys how to improve at Call of Duty, how to make yourself a better player, but what a lot of people do to actually get themselves a better player, to actually get themselves like a high KD on their combat record, is they don't play the objective. Like, they'll play domination matches, but they don't play the objective. For me personally, I do play the objective. I want to win. Like, that's the thing when I play a Call of Duty match. I want to win. I hate losing. Like, losing is the one mindset in my mind I do not want to get. That's like something that's not acceptable in my personal opinion. I want to win. A lot, like some players, all they care about is their KD, and they don't care if they win or lose. They just want a bunch of kills and get the highest score in the game, or earn those chem strikes or nuclear medals or something like that. For me personally, the reason why I've never earned a nuclear medal or unstoppable medal in Black Ops 3 so far is because I played the objective. I actually want to win, like domination. I always go for that dang B flag. One tip I can give you guys, actually, when playing domination, and if you want to win every single match, the very start of the round, like at the very, very start of the round, don't go towards the A or C flag that you spawn next to. Go towards the B flag, because normally people will just go to the A or C flag at the very beginning of the round just so they can get those extra 50 points. Well, if you go straight to the B flag, no one's going to be there, and you can probably defend it off and capture it, and your team could be in the lead, and it's just so much more useful. I always go straight to the B flag because I want to win. I just hate losing, and I don't like when the enemy takes 2 flags and my team only has 1 flag and we can't get the B flag and we lose the game, and I just don't like that at all. So I always go straight to the B flag because and not to mention where the A or C flag only gives you 50 points at the beginning of the round, but if you go to the B flag, you get 200 points. That's another thing to kind of mention. And also it brings your team in the lead for as in score wise to win the game. Now, I do, like I said before, I do consider myself an average Call of Duty player. I always want to play the objective because I want to win. Now, my win-lose ratio right now in Black Ops 3, I believe, is like a 1.09. It might have gone up a little bit, I don't know. But it's not a very good win-lose ratio, and my goal in life, but my goal in Call of Duty anyway, is at least one Call of Duty game, just one Call of Duty game, to get a 2 win-lose ratio. Now, I can't even get a 2 KD, which kind of stinks, because, I mean, I think I can do it, but it's going to be very, very hard. I'm going to try my butt off if I want to get a 2 KD. But to get a 2 win-lose ratio, I think it would be pretty impressive. Now, a lot of people don't really like the win-lose ratio, like they don't care about it, because they say that if you have a high win-lose ratio or something like that, or if you want a high win-lose ratio, then you have to rely on your teammates more to actually get those wins. And one thing to actually do to kind of prevent get those wins is, like, if you're a good gun skill player, like if you can good at free-for-all gun game, like those free-for-all type game modes, and you always get in like first, second, or third place most of the time, you're going to get a high win-lose ratio and possibly a high KD if you can reach that high in the leaderboards in the match. So, I mean, I don't play free-for-all too often, but I want to try and get into it. The problem with playing free-for-all is that you don't earn a lot of XP, and that's the thing when I play Call of Duty. I like leveling up and try to reach the highest rank as possible, and I want to actually get I want to get that much as XP as possible when I play certain game modes like Domination. You can earn lots of XP in that. Kill Confirm, you earn lots of XP in that game mode, but when you play Free For All, you don't earn that much XP. I don't believe, and so that's why I don't play Free For All. The good thing about Free For All is that if I play it more often, I'm pretty sure I'll do pretty well and possibly get a better win-lose ratio or more wins in that matter. But I do play a lot of gun game, and gun game, I don't know why, I'm just good at gun game for some reason. Like, I'm naturally good at gun game. It's my favorite game mode to play, honestly, and at least my favorite party game mode to play anyway. And I for some reason I'm just really good at. Like, if you guys go on my channel and go to my playlist, I have 3 different series of gun games. Well, 2 of them I don't do anymore because they're like older Call of Duties. I did gun game series and Call of Duty Ghosts. I think I only made 4 episodes, but they were pretty good episodes. I do really well in them. And then Advanced Warfare came out with gun game, and I did pretty well in that as well. I mean, heck, one of my montage clips in one of my montage videos, I got like this total kill streak with my weapons that I use. Like, it was so funny too, because I was like sitting behind this solar panel, and I just kept crouching up and down, like, to take cover and then shoot enemies. Like, every time I crouched up, there would be an enemy there, shoot him, get my other gun, and I'd be like crouched down, and I'd crouch up, shoot the enemy. Like, that was a montage clip. It was like one of my best montage clips I ever got, and that was in gun game. And like I said before, I make series on my channel, me playing gun game, and I go absolutely ham because I'm just naturally good at it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe if I play free for all, where I can actually use my own custom classes, maybe I'll actually be pretty good at that as well, because I never really play free for all. Maybe I'll just have to try that out. But yeah, this is it for the video, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I do consider myself an average player. I like playing the objective, and that's probably why I don't have a good KD. But if, like, you see other players like on YouTube, when they show off their KD, they have a really high KD, like a 3.2 KD or something, but they don't have a very good win-lose ratio because they don't go for the objective. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, is that this is what I think of me as a Call of Duty player. And let me know down in the comments down below, what do you consider yourself a player? Do you consider yourself a pro player? I mean, very doubtful. Pro players are like super good, but what do you consider yourself? Like, what do you think you're a pretty decent Call of Duty player? I would actually kind of like to know that in the comments down below. And this is pretty much it for the video, guys. So like I said before, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys later.